The scent of sweat, fur, loam, leaves, the discordant howls. I believe Gallowayne's herald approaches. That is the third largest bear I've ever seen! What's keeping it from crushing the lioness? There's an unusual stalemate in the air. I can feel that these creatures deeply loathe each other, but they both refuse to strike. Holy Hound himself! It's not just his herald, it's the Lord of the Hunt! Here! Tread carefully. Let my face be a warning sign to always treat Gallowayne and his messengers with caution and reverence. I have a really bad feeling that this decision is a trap. I mean, how often do the gods really leave the decisions up to mortals like us? My friend, this is a most auspicious moment. The Lord of the Hunt has spoken to you without omission or riddles. Heed what he said about his beast seeking you out should you stray from the task, for it is not an empty promise. Oh, if she's right, and the gods aren't real, what have we been worshipping all this time? She's right about one thing. There's never a better substitute than seeing something with your own eyes.
Well, I suppose I would always choose that which makes me stronger. But instead of doing it because Gallowayne wishes it, I do it merely because I wish it for my own life. Oh, Gallowayne, know that your humble servant was speaking rhetorically.
Spoken like a true hunter, my friend. Gallowayne's lesson is that we are each responsible for our own strength. And if the gods aren't real, then it is doubly true that we can depend only on ourselves. Well said. Just think of the whole conversation we're having. Whether or not the gods are real, simply asking the question forces us to look closely at what we know. Even if we can't answer with certainty if they're real or not, the exploration is what makes us grow. Nonsense! Clearly she has not been on the receiving end of a god's ire. She'd know how real the gods can be.
Weil teaches us that the gods cannot give you lasting wisdom. They can only inspire you to find wisdom in your own time.
I am Hiravias, child of the fisher crane, adept of the hawk and ivy, wanderer of Eretha. Too formal? Trying to rile up Palagina? Bad move, my friend. Unless you feel like you have too many limbs. In that case, keep it up. Ostracism? Is that the name for the groin rash your mother gave me? Don't fool yourself, old man. You know nothing about me. I serve no one, but I embrace the teaching of Wow. The eyeless face does not have servants, only students. Perhaps you're too young to understand these things, Theos, or mayhap too simple-minded. Without difficulty along the way, one isn't much of a student to Wow. I do not serve Gallowayne. I am an instrument of his will. I give both gods their due service, but I am servant to neither. Belittle my struggle at your own peril, Theos. I have been reforged by challenge and contest. Saved myself the trouble? Pfft. Trouble, my friend, is what has made me strong enough to pull your lungs out through your colon. My tribe was unfit to serve me. And yes, I'm not fit to serve any god. I need only serve myself. Can you claim that, Theos? Are you your own master, or are you just Woodika's wet nurse? I hope this is the end, but what's to stop him from being born again with the same ill intent? And before you suggest the option, no, I'm not eating his soul. I'll put almost anything in my mouth, but not that. You've given him a clean tablet, and a chance to be of use in his next life. This is a kindness Theos does not deserve, but perhaps whatever merit is in him will be known to the world the next time around. Let us hope his old nature dies with his Can it? It has to be! Wow! But I never thought he'd reveal himself in person! This is incredible! Even his form is fickle and unknowable! Amazing, can it be? I never thought I'd see with my very own eyes. Even when you look Weil in the face, you can't know for certain. So, Aloth, have you ever woken up to find your other half used your body during the night? No. What's impressive is cleaving a man's spine without lopping the head clean off. That takes aim. So, do you have feathers everywhere? Ever tried vulture? Failed to notice? Hardly. I put work into smelling this way. Yes, I find it unpleasant. Most everything seems shrill when I'm a Stalgar. Oh, I was a great shot when I had two eyes. I'm much worse now. It's hard for me to judge distances. You know, Does your tiara match your tail feathers? Forget I said anything. I rather value my viscera. Well, my favorite trick is to pretend I'm just a dead Orlan until something gets really close. Then I shift. I'll say, I once killed a moose by giving it a heart attack. Well, I've found that if I go to sleep hungry enough, I wake up covered in blood and delightfully full. I never know what sort of game is downwind. I need to smell like part of nature, not an interloper. Your loss. They can eat anything, so their stomach juices are sour and tangy, like ripe fruit. A masterfully crafted annoyance is still an annoyance. No, that task fell to the tribe's huntmaster, though he tried everything in his power not to teach me. No, the huntmaster felt that meadow fur was a sign of weakness. I could do nothing right by him on account of my hair color. Exactly. Why aren't more women complimenting me on that? Ever tried three-point nettle? How about deer cap? Ever spent an evening with a comely lass while on deer cap? When you were a kid, did you dream that you'd live a life of arcane practice? As a kid, I figured I was too stupid and impatient to learn magic. How about you, Aloth? Pardon me, madam. I didn't see you there. My whole right side is sort of a blind spot. Well, I was wondering how long you've been... Oh, forget it. Probably no big deal. You mean the builders? I don't really want to get into it. Not that. If I started talking about the builders, it'll remind me that I ought to kill all of you for violating the sanctity of their lands. So, Kana, what do folks in Rawatai do for fun? Aside from each other, do you just gape at every shiny object that comes along? Or is that just what you do when abroad? Are you staring at my eye patch or my ear stump? Wine and dancing? Oh, guess I had it all wrong. So no shark races and undersea orgies? Wild does not unravel, but he helps guide you to the path of learning for yourself. If he gave us answers, the resulting knowledge would be without value. Great, wonderful. What? Sorry, I lost track of things when you got to, the part about, when you mentioned the thing, how about half-dressed? Male on top, nothing on bottom. Tell the story like that next time. And just once, I'd like to meet a woman who goes into heat at the first whiff of Stelgar urine. But that's not going to happen either. Are you kidding me? My face looks like a cautionary tale about the dangers of wild animals, and I'm even shorter than other Orlans my age. People just like to heckle me. I think they choose us with all the care and concern of choosing which fruit to pluck from a tree. I think the gods certainly use us, and I'm not yet convinced there's any greatness in being chosen as such. Before I knew it, the Stelgar was on top of me, and I was face down in the dirt. What? No! I was spirit shifted, and she was in heat, so I aimed for the throat, but not with an arrow. And this gash here is from when I woke up with a wolf pack trying to eat me. Oh yeah, look here. And here. Once the bull had me properly hooked on its horns, things got worse.
Nice of you to say that. I was on the road alone for years, and I'm happy to have company for a change. Are you fucking kidding me? Well, my tribe has a saying, head of brunette, they're all set. Head of blonde says everything wrong. It's all right. I knew what you were trying to say, and that's why I didn't gut you. I get it. Let's just put it behind us. What? No! Damn it, Adair! Is your family tree just one looping square?
As a peripatetic loner, I'm not privy to the latest news, but the Hollowborn Children is a tale that has reached even my reclusive ears. Or, rather, ear. Wild? Yes, I suppose all of us were a bit wild as my tribe was migratory and we didn't live in permanent houses. My mother's crotch. You? May I have a moment, my watcher friend? I'm excited we'll be going to Twin Elms. Nervous, but excited. Oh, what is it about Delumgon that gets my tree trunk blooming? My logic tells me that they don't have any good poke holes and probably kill you after copulation. Still, need something? What would you like to know? Indeed. I'm sure you're well aware of how much Orlan children squabble. My second favorite subject. But I understand what you're trying to ask. Yes, a slight plurality of Glonfathan Orlans have forest plumage. Growing up with meadow plumage, I was assumed to be weaker than others my age. The huntmaster of my tribe only chose apprentices from the forested kin, or rather, wild Orlans, as they're called amongst slave-owning bigots, as well as bigots too broke to own slaves. I was the shortest of my age clutch, shorter even than others with meadow plumage. The huntmaster of my tribe singled me out as too short to hunt, and made it a rule that anyone taller than me was allowed to prowl with the adults. I grew up in Erglonfoth, specifically in and around Thane Bog. My people, the Fisher Crane tribe, are migrant stewards of the land. I've walked the whole of Glonfoth many times. Yes, actually, I find that being a flippant turd allows me to escape useless conversations about things like my childhood. For the record, only I'm allowed to insult my mother. But I respect your dedication to banter, so I'll let it slide. This time. Very funny. Making fun of the disfigured man. It's a long story, and I haven't really told it before to an outsider. So bear with me. Yes, I suppose you should know. I struggled with spirit shifting, the final rite of passage in my druidic training. I prayed to Galawain for insight and, in the style of seekers of old, went to the forest, alone, to ask for guidance. Then I got my answer, an answer at least, in the form of a vibrantly colored Stelgar that pounced from the underbrush and made a salient demonstration of its capacity to eat things 1/15th its size. Well, Oh, you actually meant that. Thanks. My kin didn't find anything positive about this tale. Fended off. I ripped off its arm and sent it running. I should disembowel you for talking to me in that tone of voice. But you happen to be entirely correct. As the beast was lopping off bits of my handsomeness, I remember trying to fight back, swinging with arms too short to reach. I felt I had the energy for one last swipe at the beast's nose, and when I lashed out with a punch, my arm felt twice as massive, and my fingers sprouted talons. In a rush of power, I shifted into a mirror of my assailant. Apparently, he couldn't pick on someone his own size. By the battle's end, his severed arm was in my maw. The beast limped away in defeat. It only cost me half my face. And for the record, the Stelgar limped home with worse. Well, if you don't know me, you can't trust me. And if you can't trust me, odds are low you'll leap in front of a flying arrow to save my life. I've been meaning to visit the druids of Twin Elms to see if they know more about my spirit shift. If our journey takes us there, perhaps they can enlighten me with more information about the Autumn Stelgar. But for now, maybe we can talk about something less depressing? We can speak another time. Lead the way. It's been a long time since I've spoken with my circle. They'd probably tell you what I'd tell you. This plight was most certainly the consequence of someone trespassing into Nguithan places, not meant for folk. I mean, what else other than the gods could inflict punishment of such impressive scale? Any time a life is separated from its soul, I wanted to pretend it was just a rumor when I first heard of it. In my youth, I'd cursed the dear Woodens for being ignorant to spoilers that breed out of control. But soulless babies? What heartless gods would inflict that kind of tragedy? No parent or child deserves to be a part of that horror. It's, a matter of, trepidation, maybe. I was never a well-accepted member of my own circle, and I'm fairly certain I'll find some way to make an insult or give offense. And for all I know, the druids of Twin Elms are in contact with the Hawk and Ivy circle. The Fisher Crane tribe isn't often this far northwest of the bog, but word of my ostracism could have spread. I've spent years coming up with new reasons to put it off. About time I go there and see what Wow wills me to see. Yes, very much yes. If they're worldly, they know about the Autumn Stelgar. But if they aren't worldly, what are the odds they can help me? And what even defines help in this situation? Even if they tell me what I think to be true, that it's just fur color, not some mark of evil, then I can't exactly take that news back to my circle and expect them to believe it. Fine. Not everybody butters the same side of the biscuit. If you can't appreciate the female form, we can talk about something else. Yes, indeed. Oh, I once saw one bathing. I was so startled I forgot I was in my spirit form. So I think my come-hither gestures had a few too many talents to be inviting. I'm probably lucky events transpired as they did. Delumgon are best seen and not touched. Curious about your compatriots? Whom in particular? Her zeal is sincere, and I can tell you she's destined to die on her feet. And she's easy on the eyes. Can't fatten a thoroughbred, that's what I always say. I just wonder if she has a cloaca or not. Ooh, the curiosity is killing me. Hey, you wanted to gossip, not me. Yeah, cloaca. It's a combination feces chute and happy slot. Birds usually have these hybrid holes, and I figure she might too. What? Don't look at me like that! She actually steps lightly when we travel outdoors, which is more than I could say for the rest of you. They do things differently where she's from, but she knows her way around the woods almost as well as I do. Almost. Oh, him? Him I don't mind too much. Though I could pitch a tent with the pole wedged up his anus. I could smell something funny on him. 2 cents? Not quite. Well, whatever it is, take note of his mood swings. I don't think he's unstable. I just think he has a lot going on up there. Oh, I think I could fit 3 of me, plus a remainder of a 4th Hiravias inside that giant. Gods, am I glad he's friendly. And between you and me, he has a better singing voice than the prettiest lasses I know from my tribe. It's 1 part unsettling, 2 parts arousing. And it makes me wish I still had both ears. He's nasty, brutish, and tall. So 2/3 like me, I suppose. The circumference of his neck exceeds the circumference of my torso at its thickest point. They sure do breed them big and dumb in the deerwood, don't they? Who? Oh, right. The peasant woman that's been traveling with us? Oh, love at first sight. It's like Wal carved an ever-changing gash in his brain, and every hour he's a different flavor of angry. Durance makes me feel like I'm the sane one. He smells like fear in the mornings and rage in the afternoons. I'm keeping my eye on him. He's a laugh, but he might someday be a problem. No, I'm being a brat. Truthfully, I think the guy's a lot more gentle than he pretends. He's certainly got a big heart for animals, at least, which is rather telling of who he is under that soldier exterior. True enough. I suppose there's no harm in telling you all this. Just know that it's a touchy subject for me. I guess I haven't kept a close eye on her. Not sure what to say. She seems harmless enough, but she must be a glutton for trouble if she's traveling with us. She'd probably be safer on her own. A noble decision, my friend. I'm sure the temptation to use the souls for some selfish motive is an overwhelming one. But you did the right thing. Each of those souls now has its own future, its own mystery to explore. A wise hunter does what is necessary to preserve those alive in the here and now. The souls will strengthen all of us, and perhaps this will help those ravaged by the Beowicks. Whatever comes next, we are all bettered by your actions. It almost makes me want to overlook all your trespassing crimes. My watcher friend, Wal only knows how long those souls would have remained trapped were it not for your actions. I do not envy the weighty decisions placed on your shoulders. Victory looks good on you. There was a blur about your soul that lingers no more. Seems putting Theos to rest has given you some measure of inner peace. Of course, now you need to decide what to do with these trapped souls. So many hopes and dreams, all of them torn from the cycle and trapped for Wal knows how long. You could set them free, nowhere in particular. Just free to go Wal knows where. Think of how many new lives and new journeys could start this very moment. It's all in your hands. You've won the right, if you wish, to use these souls as fodder to strengthen the living. Think of the Hollowborn. Think of the victims of animancy gone awry. It would be a great boon to so many. Consider, my watcher friend, that a true hunter provides strength and sustenance for the whole tribe. But that is merely my 2 pawns on this matter. This is your hunt, your victory, your prize. When I lost my way, you helped steer me back to Gallowayne. I sincerely believe the Seeker God has returned the favor by guiding you to this moment. It has been an honor to be a part of your pack. I know you are the right person to decide the fate of so many. You helped bring me closer to Wal, and I believe Wal delivered you to this moment, this decision. It has been an honor to be along for the journey. If this is your deer, you need a new game warden. Name's Hiravias. Hungry? I can't eat all this. First catch of the day, help yourself. 1 ornery Stelgar. Though looking at the deer's insides, it had a malformed but delicious heart, and would have been dead within the year regardless. Gallowayne chose a fitting end for this fine animal. Pardon me, I shouldn't pray with my mouth full. Other than the delicious venison, new trees to document, new animals to sketch, new sights to be seen. I've learned as much as I can from the druids of my circle. I'd rather wander and learn than take root and stagnate. So if you're traveling the Deerwood and need another set of hands, I'd welcome the safety of a group. I'm trained by the celebrants of Hawk and Ivy of the Fisher Crane tribe. I know more than my share of nature magic, and, well, I don't shy away from a good fight. I have business with the druids that live near Twin Elms. So long as we find ourselves there eventually, I'm happy to follow along. Splendid! It'll be an honor to run with a pack for a change. I'm a stranger around these parts, and I've had enough of solo travel for the time being. But it was just an offer, friend. If you have no need of an experienced druid, so be it. As a child, I would worship Galawain in hopes of being a great hunter. But I have since come to know Wal, he who sees and is not seen. Lord of the Hunt, patron of all seekers. I'm the wrong person to ask. And ruin the original texture? That's the best part! Haha! Just see for yourself. Well, you'll have to find the Stelgar that did the deed. I just found the corpse. No crime against being a vulture in these parts, last I checked. Great! You can have the best part. Eat up! Not even a bite? Gods no! Don't eat it! I assumed you realized I was being a churlish ponce. I applaud your bravery, but unless you've a cast iron stomach, I don't recommend eating the feces tube. So delicious. Now I know the deer had elderberries for its last meal. Are you sure you don't want to try some? Wal is the god of mystery and obfuscation. Wal does little to intervene, dictate, or limit our actions, but nor does he make himself easily known. I would say I contemplate Wal more than I follow or serve him. Is not the water sacrificed unto the plant, and the plant sacrificed unto livestock, and livestock unto man? When the lesser soul is sacrificed to strengthen the greater soul, the whole of our family grows stronger. I suppose I get the argument. We all have to kill and eat, constantly for that matter, to live. This sounds like it's talking about the Blood Sands rituals. I wonder how, or even if, this is relevant to me. We already read this inscription. Let's try another one. Each generation, the Onumfoth must stand before the autumnal beast in judgment. The wise endure, passing on their strength. The weak are eaten, their souls ripped to pieces and lost for all time, removing such weakness from the cycle. Well, I guess maybe my tribe wasn't entirely wrong about my spirit form being some sort of soul terror. I suppose I was hoping to hear a different answer on the matter, but as souls split into multitudes, many lives come from one. The truest of power comes from sacrificing the shard to return its strength to the mother stone. The many lives from one sounds familiar. I was taught that sometimes between death and rebirth, a soul splits perfectly in two, creating two viable souls from one. Sounds strange, but it makes sense when you think about how the population has risen in generations. It's kind of a mathematical necessity that some process like this is happening. Upon Burial Isle, the two men meet again for the first time, though it was the last thing they did. The many-colored beast rent them both asunder. They were, in death, merged and made whole again. Cute story. Two guys meet in the belly of a soul-eating creature. Maybe someday I'll eat two of the most insipid dear wooden lumberjacks, and they'll spend an eternity discussing beer whilst haunting my colon. Amused, I suppose. Wal showed me that Galawain was answering my prayers. He made me the great hunter that I wish to be. The mauling wasn't a punishment, just a very, very hard test. And I think Wal showed me just now what I will become if I let this facet of my life be all-consuming. Excellent! I endured Galawain's trial and vanquished my equal. The only thing I regret now are the years I wasted viewing this whole thing as a curse. The ostracism was, no doubt, just another way of Galawain forcing me to be stronger. Yes, I've had enough of Galawain's tests and trials. Even if I could best every other man that wears the Autumn Stelgar mantle, what's the point? My heart isn't in the hunt like it used to be. Which is almost a shame, since I'm a pretty amazing and modest hunter. But to answer your question, yes, I'm done here. Almost. We thank thee, Galawain, for guiding our hunt, for today we grow strong off the flesh of the weaker. I think we're done here, before the vultures get to him. Figured I should take a reminder. Looks like he tangled with the wrong runt. Ready. Need something? Yeah? Will do. Understood. On it. Consider it dead. I'll chew the gristle off your skull. Blood makes the grass grow. Your impersonation of a sessile vegetable is flawless. A tumbling stone gathers no moss. A stationary stone is shat upon by birds. Are you paralyzed? Hello? Say something if you don't want me to punch you! Follow me! I'll lead the pack. Watch and learn. Can't take much more of this! I'm fine. Just a little blood loss. I'm not dead yet, you bastards! Try harder! Wait! I'm supposed to be drenched in the other guy's blood! I'm bloodier than a wedding night! Help! Oh gods, I can taste my own bile. Avenge me! Son of a... Help me. No! Not like this! Can't feel my heart. Am I the only one here starting to nod off? A break might be in order. I'm starting to slow the pack. Can we sit for a spell and relax? I'm so tired I'd pay brothel rates just to nap. Our comrade has fallen. Fight harder. The pack is diminished. Be at peace, my friend. We will avenge you. The Watcher is dead! He's gone. I can't believe it. The old woman is dead! Seems Durance has been silenced. Aloth! Isilmir! They're both gone. The giant has fallen. We're doomed! Sagani! She's dead. And so far from home. Hark! Who goes there? Pork! I said pork, now you say pork who? Oh, curses. Guess you heard this one. Every time I shapeshift, I wonder why I bother wearing clothes. So, here's an interesting fact. I once ate 7 owls while spirit shifted, then returned to my original form, and the owls didn't expand in my gut and kill me. Well, fine. I thought it was interesting. That didn't work. Need to try something else. Die! Curses! I'm blinder than a whore-poxed bat. Sorry, I don't call forth the Stelgar just to haul your garbage. Quiet. On the hunt. I'll stay out of sight. Aim over me, you fool! Try that again and I'll gut you. You're attacking the wrong side! If Pelagina is dead, we're next. Get up, Towhead. You've been through worse. Come on, get back on your feet. We need you. Someone check on Aloth. Sagani! She's hurt! Protect Itumak! Our giant has been overwhelmed. The old woman's been gravely wounded. The angry one is down. Someone might want to check on him. Oh, that wound looks fatal. Have a look at this. Hey, look what I found. I'll tinker with that. What could go wrong? My Watcher friend, have you a moment to talk? When you're not in the middle of something, let's talk. Well, I guess I'll linger around Cadnua should you need my help later. Prey is near. Die already! Oh, that's going to leave a scar. Oh, my head is spinning. Stand clear. I think I'm gonna vomit. Oh, almost had it. Let me try again. I can do that. Sorry, can't do that. All done. May Wal watch your step. Now this is interesting. Take a look at that. Now what's this all about? I can't move. Someone pick me up. Ulu Then! Moeth Ixi Anaf! Lavaru Bion Seek! Brith Ulikna! Athek Worthen Roth! Rally! Into the fray! This ends here! Crafta Fila Thirlim. Quete Silmes Mitu. Worde Birdan Sawu. Croak 10! Sakritu! Ixmaru! Kilosilo Mosilo Faloshen. Trila Foloshem Krelos Pitale Maspolato Vilatem Secur. Did your elders teach you even a mouse dropping's worth of decency? There will be other kills to dress and eat, but there will only be this one chance for Sagani to say her due respects. It's not just worshipping stones, you fool. It's about respect for what was built by those who came before you. Persok means to you what those long-dead Adra mean to us. This place is sacred ground, so watch where you step. I know it looks old and crumbling, but the castle is recent compared to what lies beneath. Cadnua is a newly grown sore sitting atop ancient bones. Not as beautiful as the Anguithan ruins near my home, but Your fortress is impressive in its own little way. I think that statue of Woodaka was watching us soil ourselves on the way down. Can you smell the oily notes of brain fat in the air? Cured leather always makes me so hungry. Just be glad we aren't going through the back door to this place. Ugh, this place reeks of mildew and rotting wood. They don't build things to last anymore. Not like the Angwithans did. If my fur catches on fire, roll me like a log on the ground. That works about 80% of the time. Books hold so many answers, yet you cannot merely ask them a question aloud. You must pore through the pages and hunt for knowledge yourself. I like to think of libraries as way shrines to WoW. There's a smell in the air. Damp, stale, bone and hair. Makes my fur stand on end. Incredible! I knew the builders could work wonders, but this is amazing! Sweet mother of Galawain! That's an impressive beast! Think we can slay it? Even my Stelgar eyes can't see in this darkness. Oh, I've seen wild stars in the sky before, but I've never seen them beneath my feet. On behalf of all Glonfathans, welcome to Twin Elms. Mind your manners, refrain from public intoxication, and don't mention your history of violating Angwithan ruins. This was once hallowed ground for Woodaka's faithful. I wonder how long it's been abandoned.
She's looking at you the way attractive female lions look at me. She's looking at you the way attractive female lions look at me. She's looking at you the way attractive female lions look at me. Harmka? Oh, right. The guy the devil wanted to She's looking at you the way attractive female lions look at me. Harmka? Oh, right. The guy the devil wanted to She's looking at you the way attractive female lions look at me. She's looking at you the way attractive female lions look at me. She's looking at you the way attractive female lions look at me. Harmka? Oh, right. The guy the devil wanted to She's looking at you the way attractive female lions look at me. She's looking at you the way attractive female lions look at me. She's looking at you the way attractive female lions look at me. Harmka? Oh, right. The guy the devil wanted to She's looking at you the way attractive female lions look at me. Harmka? Oh, right. The guy the devil wanted to She's looking at you the way attractive female lions look at me. She's looking at you the way attractive female lions look at me. Harmka? Oh, right. The guy the devil wanted to She's looking at you the way attractive female lions look at me. I am fanatical. I'm just suppressing it so I don't have to kill all my friends. No, it does. It really does. I'm gonna kill him any time now. No, it does. It really does. I'm gonna kill her any time now. Wow. Anyone who breaks through a wall that thick deserves to be able to murder everyone on the other side. Well, forgive me, but whatever this place's secrets, I don't want to know. Look at those teeth, those horns. I don't care if it's stone. I'm aroused. That rancid smell. Why didn't I save room for dessert? About time! It was so cold out there I was thinking about shaving myself just so I could make a coat. There! I hear one, growling and gnashing. It should be safe to cross, unless I accidentally turn into a giant beast when we're in the middle. I hope I don't do that. Very funny, just because we're both mangled Orlans. Ha ha! Although, come to think of it, my real mom won't have anything to do with me. So if you think it's a good fit, Mom, it's been a good journey. Shorter than I was hoping, but WoW made it interesting. And that was more than I dreamed of. Forgive me. I've already been mauled by a Stelgar. I paid my dues to misfortune. Now it's someone else's turn. WoW teaches us that everything happens for a reason, or sometimes no reason at all. That's probably why he doesn't have a lot of followers. Yes, we have. Zawa, I think I understand what this all means now. Quick, we have to eat it! I can't believe you've been holding out on me this long. It is. Beautiful fall colors in its coat. The hairballs alone are breathtaking. Really? And what exactly were you expecting? Savage animal-like behaviors? Maybe that I would just talk in growling noises? Can I just finish my rant, please? It's hard to stop midway through. Maneha! This is agonizing! Are we really just going to stand here? Somehow this place reminds me of a decaying deer carcass, which is making me hungry. Give me 3 days with that hammer, and I'll be back with the biggest bear corpse you've ever seen. I have trouble guessing depth, but this seems high. Well, help me. If there's another way out of this, now would be the time to reveal it. Take that thing if you want, but I'd rather find some stairs. Or a half-eaten vine. There's no escaping these things! I've had warmer welcomes from wolves. After I seduce their mates. What are those things? Look at all those tentacles. It's a fantasy I never thought I'd get to explore. Glad I chose Weil over Andra. I got better treatment from Gallowayne. Don't sniff the spores! They might make you sneeze. Somewhere out there, Weil must be smiling about this. Or would be if it wasn't just a floating cloud of eyes. Sweet slobber of Gallowayne. What kind of relic is that? Wild's bulging eyes. The whole town's been destroyed. More destroyed. I was hoping to die mating with a bear. This doesn't look nearly as fun. Is there anything here that doesn't want to kill us? There's a whole army of these things?